Big issue. Joining us tonight, Senator Bernie Sanders of Vermont. Senator, good to have you with us. I guess the question is, can the NSA continue to keep us safe in this country with the information that we need to be safe and still operate the way they have been operating? What do you make of all of this?
Well, I think what the president is doing is taking a step in the right direction. But I think we need to go further. Ed, I voted against the USA Patriot Act and the reauthorization of the Patriot Act because I worry very much about the overreach, not only of the NSA, but other intelligence agencies. In my view, you're not a free country when the federal government collects every phone call made in this country, when the federal government gets into some of our emails, knows the websites that we visit, has the capability of going to a library and know the books that you took out. That is not what freedom is about. So I think what the president has proposed is a step in the right direction, but I think we've got to go further than that.
Can we keep the country safe the way we used to have it before the NSA and the intel agencies did all the things you just described?
The answer is I believe that we can. The issue here, Ed, is it is, to my mind, wrong and unconstitutional to collect information on every phone call made in America when 99.9999% of the American people have nothing to do with terrorism. The kind of system that you want is to say that if we know, if law enforcement or the intelligence agency has reason to believe that somebody is involved in terrorist activity, may be involved, go after them, do an investigation, tap the phones, do everything that you need to do to protect the American people. But on the other hand, the overwhelming majority of the people have nothing to do with terrorism. We should not be collecting their phone data or getting into emails.
And Senator, are you okay with collecting this phone data and the way the operation of the FISA court works right now? Agents go do what they have to do, and they have a certain amount of time they have to come back and get it signed off by a judge so they don't act like a rogue operation. You okay with all that? Is that the way to do it?
Ed, what I'm not okay with is that the FISA court almost always, with very few exceptions, allows the intelligence agencies and law enforcement to do what they want.
So it's not really oversight?
It's more of a rubber stamp is my perception.
Okay. Well, senators like Rand Paul, who have been critical of the president over the NSA, work with him to make these changes. I mean, there are some, I guess libertarian is what they want to be called, free thinkers, whatever, that have been very critical. But are these critical voices going to come forward and speak up now?
Well, I would hope so. This actually is a moment when you will have honest conservatives whose main mantra is they don't like big government. Well, if you don't like big government, if you're an honest conservative, my God, you don't want the federal government filing every phone call in America or getting into our emails or into our website. So honest conservatives who do believe in constitutional rights should be working with progressives who share that same value.
All right. Senator Bernie Sanders, thanks for your time tonight. Appreciate it so much. Coming up, a snag in Rick Scott's effort to reach out to Hispanic voters in Florida. Rapid response panel weighs in on that. And later, the fight for public education. I sat